reducing the effects of reducing ocean waste dumping. So, how many of you have just thrown away trash in the wrong recycle bin and just didn't even care about it? By a show of hands. Well, according to EPA.gov, more than 55,000 containers of radioactive waste were dumped at 3 ocean sites in the Pacific Ocean between 1946 and 1970. This is in the past. Today it's gotten worse, and I want to actually see by a show of hands that how many of you knew that there's an island of garbage twice the size of Texas off the North Pacific Island. Yeah, a lot of you guys knew. That's actually surprising. That's a lot of garbage. So today we're going to talk about the effects of it and examples of how people might throw their trash away in the wrong place, how they can get into the mood of doing it, and different ways of what we can do to fix it. So people forget when I throw away trash, I throw away in the trash can. Or if I'm recycling, I throw away my recycling in the trash can, like a plastic bowl, throw it in the trash can, then I throw it in the recyclable bin. If you throw away your things in the recycle bin, good for you. If you don't, now let's work on some things. Let's work on that. You can recycle aluminum cans, plastic cups, plastic plates, plastic forks, plastic spoons. Plastic is the big thing to recycle. You don't want to throw away hot Cheetos in the recycle bin. That's not good. Plastic rings. When you throw away plastic rings, you want to cut them up before you throw them away because I'll get into that later. But that's it. So when people recycle, you can say, "Hey, good job, man. High five." Or you can say, "I see you recycling. Cool." If you play a sport, you can do something with your teammates or something you do for a teammate, or for instance, volleyball. Good kill, good spike. Something like that. So you go, "Good recycling, guys." Just getting the mood of doing that more, and making sure that everybody around you, knows that you like recycling, so that when they're around, they're like, "There goes Anthony, let's recycle." Also with recycling, I blanked out. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so we're just gonna skip that. So I'm gonna give you guys an example of Jeff. Now say Jeff has a party, and Jeff has a 6-pack can of Sprite, and there's a plastic ring. And at the end of the party, Jeff just throws, when he's recycling, he says, "Yeah, this is good, and I'm gonna just throw the plastic rings in the thing." As I mentioned earlier, it's best if you just, cut them up, cut up the things connecting the rings before you throw away. Because say if Jeff just threw it away, later down in the process of all the recycling and all the dump management, the plastic rings get into the ocean, and then we can use Dory as an example. Say if Dory gets stuck in the plastic rings, and Dory is a fish, and Dory gets her head stuck in the plastic rings for the rest of Dory's life, and then when Dory dies, Dory has plastic rings stuck on her. I'm pretty sure if we were fish, we would not want that. All right, guys? So, the best thing to do is just cut up those plastic rings before you recycle them. It's the best. That's the best way to go about it. So according to, I don't know the first name, but Rinkesh is the author of the article that I read, and he or she said, small animals at the bottom of the food chain absorb the chemicals as part of their food. Now, when we when we just throw away our trash and, you know, the whole garbage twice the size of text, all that, that gets into the ecosystem. And then the fish that are in the ecosystem gets, you know, a taste, I would say, of that biochemical components. And then they get eaten up by a bigger fish. And then that fish gets killed by humans. And then that big fish gets served to humans. And then the people, you know, serving it, that eat it, are in a way eating bad, chemically altered fish, if that makes sense. Yeah. So, I'm going to give you guys a little list of things we could do to help this all out, help this process. You can organize a beach cleanup with your friends. You can volunteer at a preservation, ecosystem preservation volunteering opportunity. You can watch the trash going in the storm drains. Like, if you see something going in the storm drain, that's like one of the big things that gets pushed out. And just remember to make sure to keep our ecosystem